Well, a chance meeting has opened up an opportunity for the Modern Māori Quartet to compete in one of Asia's biggest cultural events. So, is this the lucky break they've been waiting for, from garage parties to Uzbekistan?
Uzbekistan, yes. They'll battle it out with 60 other indigenous groups vying for the top prize of $10,000 and exposure to a global audience of millions. Hikurangi Jackson caught up with the quartet before they headed off to Europe.
The moon deserts the sky.
A harmony of voices tuned in for a gig on the other side of the world, and an opportunity to represent Aotearoa in Uzbekistan. And dressing for the occasion means suiting up.
There were 5 of us trying suits on in a suit shop the other day, and this lady was like, "Wow, can I get a sole meal, right?" And we were like, "What? Are you serious? Can you count?" We're not classically trained. Those guys are opera singers. They're beasts. Yeah. We're straight from the garage, man. Yeah.
And this is where 3 years of garage parties can take you.
You know, just keep it honest and real. And that's really how it started, you know, being inspired by your mates' talents. And man, there's some talented Māoris out there. And like I said, actually, like I think at these various garage parties and parties, they're bands without knowing it, you know, like just I guess just chucked the name on it and just took it a bit more serious and took that what we do at night time with a few inus into the sober theatres.
Over the past year, the band has raised its profile as guest artists on various TV shows. The boys are also emerging actors. Francis, the lead actor in Pa Boys, James, an actor on Lee Tamahudi's Bully Basher, Matariki, lead role in Find Me a Māori Bride, and Maka has just finished a biopic playing one of Māoridom's iconic musicians. Maka, what was it like playing Dalvania's Prime?
Every Māori kid knows, like, growing up on Dalvania's Prime, and yeah, it's pretty buzzy. It's my first sort of biographical role, and there's always this feeling of wanting to do it justice because there's so many people who know and love that person.
Man, the flesh. I just like the fact that it portrays us as hard-cased people too. Yeah. There's so many things out there which portrays us too serious. Yeah. Someone's got to die. It's very dramatic.
Yeah, there's always a tangi.
We're laughing all the time. I'm just like, I want to see more of that laughter and stuff, you know. So
and that's what we want in our show, like with the quartet shows. Like
Māori are the funniest people on this planet, man. We just got to see more of that, I think.
A chance meeting with this couple will take them to out-of-the-way places where few Māori go.
We just went in as audience members, really. Didn't know what to expect, and completely blown away. So we walked away thinking, oh shit, these guys are pretty talented.
They're going to go somewhere.
Yeah. That
was our first thought.
So without further ado, may I please present the Modern Māori Quartet.
It's amazing, you know, most of the songs that the boys love, the songs that we sing after the show, are also songs that we grew up with, and we can relate to that. And again, for me, I find a connection, and I find that I am able to relate with Māori. I don't know whether it's because of our Asian upbringing or whether it's just something really universal, but there's a lot of tradition and there's a lot of cultural elements that make a lot of sense to me.
Life is never easy.
A lot of bands where it does fall apart is within the management and money, because let's face it, we just want to create. I don't want to have to deal with dollar signs and all that kind of stuff. It'd be easier if I could just focus on creating, and we could focus on creating.
You know, like politics and everything aside, at the end of the day, we just want to sing and do our thing, you know, and share the aroha, because, you know, this world is pretty pody, really. It's a pretty sad world we live in.
Unfortunately, the last thing ended not so happy, but yeah, we're in a really good space now, so.
Yeah.
So.
But bad times can often bring good times.
On a whim, we decided to make an application to this festival. Say, oh, well, we'll see what happens. And a few weeks later, an official invitation letter comes and we go, okay, where's Uzbekistan?
What?
Really don't know what to expect.
What?
Uzbekistan, like the country, the people, the Kai, it's gonna be such a new experience, and
Yeah.
man, it's gonna be out of
Heaven belongs to us too.
And now these four boys have the monumental task of raising their voices up against 60 other countries for the grand prize of $10,000. And they'll also get to make their mark on an audience of millions.
Fantastic, the boys. It's good to see Uncle Howard's legacy and the rest of the Māori show band's legacy carrying on. And I went and saw them last week at Sky City.
Did you? How was it?
Awesome. Great show. Great show. Have you seen them live?
I have actually seen them. Well, I tried to get them at my wedding in February.
yes.
Yeah, they were too busy. They are so busy. It's just wonderful to see.
Simone.
Beautiful guys and so talented, hey?
And next year was Uncle Howard's 80th birthday last Thursday, so a few of the uncles all went up to the cemetery last Thursday with the guitars and some bottles of wine, and they had a bit of a sing-song up there for Uncle Howard, 80 years old.
Oh, that's special. That's lovely.
So fantastic, yeah, and good luck to the boys as they go over to Uzbekistan
Yep, well
to
done.
compete in that competition. I'm sure they'll bring home the gold without a doubt. So the Modern Māori Quartet will be performing at the festival this Wednesday in Uzbekistan, and if you want to catch them here at home, they have two concerts left on the 10th and the 11th of September, where they'll be performing at the Christchurch Arts Festival.